Hi, I'm Ren.
I'm Sam.
I'm Tosh.
And we're the T Swift
Sisters.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Season 2 of the T Swift Sisters podcast. In today's episode, we're chatting Taylor Swift at the VMAs, unlocking the 1989 Taylor's version vault, and the rumor that has every football fan sprinting from the red zone to the rep zone. Here's this week's Swift Scoop. So last week, did you guys watch it, the VMAs? I feel like it was like the most talked about thing all week long just because of like the way, like, not the most talked about thing between Swifties, but like everybody, every media outlet like had something to say about Taylor and the VMAs last week. So
For sure.
if you guys recall, last year at the VMAs when she won the coveted Music Video of the Year award for All Too Well 10-minute version, Taylor's version from the vault, Long Pond Studio, Autumn Girl. She announced Midnights, the Midnights album. And I think a lot of people this year were kind of expecting her to do the same and like maybe announce the Rep album or like say something about 1989, like maybe the vault, maybe announce the songs. I don't know. And we really didn't get anything, but I'm not mad because Miss Taylor had literally the best night of her life.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see her fangirling over NSYNC?
It was so cute.
She was going crazy for them.
So genuine.
So many people were saying, like, does she not realize that that's what we feel like when we see her?
No, literally.
Like the hands over her mouth and like literally crying, like a relatable queen, truly.
Literally, yes. It's cool to watch her do it to someone else.
Yeah, I didn't know because they put a picture as well of her like in 2009 seeing Justin Timberlake and then like matched it up with her reaction to seeing Justin Timberlake and NSYNC now in 2023. And they're like, Taylor hasn't changed because she's literally doing the exact same thing. I never knew that she was like an NSYNC girly. Like
me neither.
It's so funny to me. I don't know that genre. Like, I guess you don't really realize that like pop stars actually listen to music. And she is a millennial queen, so I mean it makes sense. But it's just funny to me to like think of like young Taylor, like middle school, high school, bopping to like NSYNC. I think she was
But it makes so much sense.
It does make a lot of sense. I think she was in high school like after the NSYNC era, so probably like elementary, middle school.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. And did you see that they made her friendship bracelets?
That was
Wait, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they
on
made
stage.
they worked with the Little Words Project. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they sell them at Target. Yeah.
So they reached out to Little Words Project and they were like, "Hey, we want some bracelets like for Taylor tonight when we're going to give her an award." And they made some Swiftie coded bracelets to give her on stage.
So cute.
I love that. Speaking of Little Words Project, though, every single time I see them at Target and I'm like, oh my God, this brand is so cute. They're like $25 a bracelet.
I know. I'm like, I could kind of make that a little.
I feel like every single time I pick it up, I turn it over, I look at the price and I'm like, as if I haven't already done it multiple times. So I love that for me. But honestly, it was really nice that like, you know, they helped a celeb out, got to give Taylor some friendship bracelets and like friendship bracelets continue to like take over America swiftly.
By storm.
Yeah. Okay, so this year at the VMAs, Taylor took home 9 awards, making her the second most awarded artist in the show's history, according to USA Today. And also, I wanted to mention with that, I posted this on our Instagram story, so if you follow us on Instagram, I'm sure you've already seen it. She won more VMAs in one night than Kanye has ever had in his entire career.
Mic drop.
That is the mic drop, literally. I like it gives me butterflies, honestly. Like I'm so happy for that for her.
Justice.
And I feel like she would never outright admit it, but it's one of those things where you kind of like, you know, maybe her and Ice Spice, that picture that they were laughing at, that has been like everybody wants to know what they're laughing at. Maybe it's that
meme, yeah. Maybe they had Googled how many VMAs Kanye won.
In the moment.
I wonder how many it is. It's like, I'm going to say 2.
Yeah, I was going to
I think
It's got to be more than one, right? Because if not, the meme wouldn't be like such a thing.
Well, I mean, she literally has so many. It has to be, it's somewhere between 1 and 8 because she won 9 and it's more in his entire career. So how many VMAs?
7.
Oh,
He has 7? Oh, I was going to guess like 3.
Video
he's been around
for
for a really, really long time. Like he was
Yeah.
really popular back in the early 2000s. So I'm assuming most of it is from then. So we just love to see though that in one night she literally like stompled over his career.
Yeah, I love that for her.
Laughing now. Okay, so she took home 9 awards, making her the second most awarded artist in the show's history. And the awards that she won were, can somebody read them off, please?
Sure. She has won Best Pop for Antihero, Song of the Year, Antihero, Best Direction, Antihero, Video of the Year, Antihero, Artist of the Year, Taylor Swift, Show of the Summer, The Eras Tour, Album of the Year, Midnight, Best Cinematography, Antihero, Cinematography by Rena Yang, Best Visual Effects, Antihero, Visual Effects by Parliament.
Love that. With that being said, Taylor won 9 awards out of 11 that she was nominated for. So
Crazy.
Oh, I was going to say, I think she's also the second most awarded artist in history.
Kind of like we talked about a minute ago.
Kind of like I've already said twice.
I think she's won more than Kanye has his whole career. I'm not sure.
No way. I think that happened in one night though, right?
Yeah, one night. He has 7, I think.
Okay. So Taylor was dressed by Donatella Versace, and it was literally giving Reputation. And I don't know why. I saw like other people had the same theory before, but I tweeted like 2 days or something before the VMAs, and I was like, I don't know why, but I think Taylor's gonna announce Rep at the VMAs, you know, because if it happened, I wanted to have that like, yes, I got it right, I did it. Obviously she didn't do anything, but I was still so stunned to see like how much rep she was donning. Like the dress itself, it was very like, we'll post a picture of it so you can see it, but it was a sleek black dress. Like it was giving snake.
Yeah.
It had kind of like a snake, you know, thing on the front, super skin tight. She was wearing 6 necklaces, guys. 6. 6th album is Reputation. She was wearing a snake bracelet, and her makeup look was replicated from the Look What You Made Me Do music video, like when she's laying in the bed of Jules.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
To a T. Literally the eye makeup, the hair. I mean, she had to give us something, you know.
I really think, and I know that we mentioned this already, but I think Rep is so much closer than like people actually think it is.
She couldn't have told us at the award ceremony because we were all waiting for it, and she's like, nah.
She's like, I'm going to do this instead.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that she's going to like shut off social media and everything to announce Rep?
I hope not.
I just don't think like, because I feel like if she takes down all of her social media and all of that to announce Rep like she did the original album, we're all going to know what it is now. Like the first time we didn't know what was going on. Now you have to know. So I don't know.
No,
I
I
also...
think something else big, maybe something, you know, dark, cryptic, but not in that same fashion of taking everything down, because she's, you know, come so far at this point and she's really like paved the way in a new direction. So I think it'll be something different.
Okay. What were you going to say, Tosh?
I was going to say kind of the same thing. Like, I think she's past that. Like, she was doing it then because that's what she needed to do because of like her reputation then. But like now, not that her reputation ever really changes because haters are haters, but like, I don't think she needs to do that anymore, like for herself.
Yeah, I think she's definitely not in the same like place that she was when the original Reputation came out. But like kind of going back a little bit, and the Karma music video, there was a lot alluding to Reputation and 1989, very close to each other. We had already gotten Speak Now, so it makes sense. But one of the things, like I believe on the last image of like the music video with the coffee cup, that's a clock. I think 1989 was at like 8 or 9, and Reputation, like her thumbs were painted. So the blue from 1989 was at like 8 or 9, and the black thumb was at like 2 or 3. So I think people are saying like February.
Okay.
But do we think that's going to be an announcement in February or the album drops? But as I say that out loud, I just realized that 1989 was announced like in 8, so it would make sense that it was announced in February, right? Damn. I don't know, because I feel like, okay, Speak Now is the only one that's like, no, I guess Fearless too. I was like, they kind of correlate to the original dates, right? But that's only Red, Taylor's version, and 1989 Taylor's version are like up to par with the original release dates.
Yeah.
I really don't feel like Reputation's a summer album. Like, I'm going to be kind of sad if it's a summer album for 2024.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're saying like it's announced in February, it'll be released like
Summer,
yeah,
like May, June.
I feel like it gives like October,
winter.
but it can't. Oh,
it gives winter. It gives like dead winter for me. Like, not, it's too cold for snow, and there's just no like leaves on the trees, and everything's gray outside. That's like the rep mood for me.
So yeah, I was thinking like spooky season.
I get that. It makes a lot of sense, so it's super valid. So I get that.
But that's yeah, it wouldn't be that.
I think she would definitely release it closer. Like, okay, she announced. When did she announce Fearless Taylor's version? I don't know when she announced. I don't know when that one was announced, but it came out April 2021. Then she announced, I think, in June 2021 was Red 2021. And then she announced in May, and it was July. Then we got August, and it's October. So it could literally be like February and April.
So she announced it, Fearless TV February.
February. Okay, so it's tracking about 2 or 3 months after. So February, March, April, May, probably.
Yeah, it's not giving May, but
right? Like, I feel like the months of May to August are Lover. That's like the Lover.
I was about to say, that's forever a cruel summer. I can't have the overlap. I'd be happy with like a January rep drop, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything is gray. It's just cold outside, stale. Yeah. So we'll see, I guess. Only time will tell.
Ha ha, punny.
Thanks.
I don't know what the pun was, though.
No,
because you said time will tell, and we were talking about the clock on the cup.
Okay.
All right.
You didn't. I thought you did it on purpose.
Okay, the next thing that I want to talk about today is unlocking the 1989 Taylor's version vault. Guys, it's so close. It's so close. And like, I'm so scared because I'm so bad at unlocking the vault. Terrible. So a few days ago, the Swift Society reported that a message about the 1989 Taylor's version vault appeared on Google. So if you search on Google Taylor Swift, a small blue vault shows up on the screen, and it says it's waiting for you. I think if you like click it, it says it's waiting for you. Welcome to 1989 Taylor's version vault. Check back soon to find out how to unlock it. But here's the thing, it only shows up on some people's Googles. Like, I tried it on my work computer, I tried it on my home computer, and I tried it on my cell phone, and I didn't get it.
Okay, I didn't get it either.
Did you try, Sammy?
Wait, what did you have to search?
You search Taylor Swift on Google.
And it's almost like on the Wikipedia looking part.
Yeah, like I think when you do it on the phone, it's like in the right hand corner of the screen from like what I gathered.
No, but I'm curious. I want to try it on my laptop.
I've tried everything, and I'm like, come on, why? Why aren't we the lucky ones? Nothing. I still don't have anything.
No.
Yeah, same.
I wonder if it was a glitch, pun, and they weren't supposed to release it yet, and like they activated like the little thing, and people found out about it, and then they've since taken it down.
I was gonna say, do we know if it's still happening?
The last I saw was somebody earlier this afternoon say, "God, I got it. I got the vault." That. That was when I checked, and I did not have the vault on the screen. So I really think it's like a glitch thing though. Like I don't understand why, or how Taylor's team could even be selective about it. Like,
yeah,
you can't even know like people's IP address like that to like offer it on some and not offer it on another. But I do think what it is saying is that the vault is really close. Like we're really close to the announcement that it's time to unlock the vault. But that being said, I'm really, really bad at it. Like, have you been able to ever successfully scramble a word? Like, do you have any tips?
I don't remember, honestly.
Me neither.
It has been 2 years. It's been 2 years, so it's valid. And maybe I'm selling myself short because maybe in now the 2 years that have passed, I might be better at it. I do play the New York Times crossword every day, so I'm hoping that'll give me like an edge,
This is like the Vault Olympics.
We're going to go for it, and we're going to get some answers.
If Red was like a word search, Fearless was like word scramble. 1989 as a crossword because the New York Times does the daily crossword and 1989 is New York's album.
I feel like it could also be like more interactive this time.
How
like,
so?
I don't know.
How does she approach it to make it more interactive?
I don't know, but I'm thinking of this whole like little vault thing that's popping up for some people, like making it like on some platform almost that like you
use TikTok now.
Yeah, like something.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you mentioned like the platform, the little pop-up for some people and not for others, I'm thinking like maybe some people get certain words and some people get other words and then you have to work as like a team to figure it out kind of thing. I don't know how logistically that would work either though.
Maybe we decode some friendship bracelets.
I was literally about to say the same thing.
Really?
That is wild.
I wouldn't put it past them, though. I really wouldn't.
It would be so on brand.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 5 vault tracks on 1989 TV, so we're only going to have to decode 5, which is not bad, honestly. I think the others were a lot more. I know Red was 9. But question, there's a bonus track on the Target Tangerine vinyl. Does that go in the vault tracks, or is that something separate?
That's separate. That's like a hit's different.
Okay. But our last story for today is the rumor that's been heard from football stadium to football stadium. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I think to start off the rumor and like just talk about it, we're not speculating. We're just literally reporting on what everybody else is saying and then maybe sharing a little bit of what we think. But I think for that, Natasha, would you please introduce Travis Kelce to us?
He's a football player.
What else can you give us?
Please don't tell me what team.
What does he look like?
I'm kidding. Wait, you really don't know what team? I mean, it's not a big deal.
The Bengals?
No, I mean close.
Team doesn't matter.
It's not that he's not the Bengals, but that's close. Honestly, that's not a bad guess.
Okay.
Okay, so are you going to guess the second team? Go.
I don't know what you mean by close.
Okay, rivals. Let me see if I tell you a name if you get it with the name. So if I say Patrick Mahomes, you say
football player.
Travis,
do you know what he looks like?
Yeah, I saw like pics of them together.
He's a handsome king. They have not. There's no pics of them together. It's just 2 pics of them.
Yeah,
and
it's a photo. It was a photoshopped photo I saw today of them getting off the plane.
Oh my god! Did you fall for it?
At first, until I saw the comments.
I'm pretty sure we have that picture of Taylor on our feed.
Oh my god!
I think the best part is when I was looking at the comments, everyone was making fun of some girl who made a TikTok about the picture and was like explaining it, and I was like, "Oh, got it. Okay, it's fake. Got it."
I love that.
And of course, he's not wearing any of his uniforms, so that doesn't help you with trying to figure out his team.
No, I really don't know.
Okay, Travis Kelce is a tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. They're the Super Bowl reigning champions right now. They've won multiple Super Bowls. Travis Kelce has played with the Chiefs since 2013, so I believe this is his 11th season, and like
Damn.
his entire NFL career he has played with the Chiefs. But some things you need to know. So honestly though, like I'm glad that you don't know who Travis Kelce is, because not all of our followers, I feel like probably a good amount of them, are not football girlies. So you know, now we get to explain to you from the bottom up how this whole thing started and who Travis Kelce is. First of all,
I will say the way that I know him before football, early pandemic, if you were on TikTok, you were on a certain side of TikTok For You page, and it was Travis Kelce. He was on every single thirst trap on TikTok. The girlies were loving him before his shaved head, and I was there.
He's so
confession.
handsome. He's so handsome, and he has such a good, wholesome heart. Like, that's why I know that we don't really like to speculate, and we're not, like I said, we're just reporting on what they're saying. But if this is true, my heart will be so happy because, first of all, it brings my two favorite worlds together, football and Taylor Swift. And on top of that, he is such a precious gem of a man that I have nothing but love for this. And I think you will too after I explain how this whole thing started.
Okay.
So I'm going to just say some quotes here from Vulture. They're the ones that, you know, kind of had like a good story about where it all started. But basically, like I said, Travis Kelce plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's a tight end, and he has an older brother named Jason Kelce, and he's the center for the Philadelphia Eagles. So another real like way that people started knowing them last year was the Kelce brothers showdown at the Super Bowl. That was a really big thing. They made a lot of marketing off of that. But they have a podcast together where they kind of just, you know, hang out, bros, you know, hang out virtually because they're not in the same place, but they chat and they say all this stuff. It's called the New Heights podcast, and they mainly talk about football, but life in general too. So in July, Travis Kelce attended the Eras tour in Kansas City. And he came on the podcast and he talked about the show. He was like, it was so amazing, whatever. The only thing I'm kind of upset about is that I really wanted to meet Taylor Swift. And like I asked if I could meet her, and her team kind of shot me down, or like they shot me down via the pipeline, whatever, that Taylor doesn't meet fans before or after the show because she has to preserve her voice because she performs for so long and for so many consecutive nights. And he says he's a little butthurt because I think he mentioned like wanting to give her his number and friendship bracelets that he made her. Right? So it's like, oh my God, everybody's like, oh my God, that would be so cute. We ship them, whatever. Like Travis Kelce has a little crush on Taylor. Love that. And then all of a sudden last week, these rumors started flying everywhere that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were quietly hanging out. So it's like, oh my God, he finally got to give her the friendship bracelets, whatever. And this just explodes in the media, like everywhere. On Sunday this weekend, literally starting last week, so Thursday Night Football, Jason Kelce played. Like I said, he's the center for the Eagles. And after the game, they have him there with all the reporters, and they're asking him about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
No.
Man's just won a game with his team, and you're really asking him about his brother and his relationship. And it's funny because, like, for us, we know that for sure they all signed an NDA. Like, hasta la mama probably signed an NDA about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce hanging out. So he had nothing to say. He had no comment. But this weekend was the second weekend of the NFL, and it was Travis Kelce's first weekend because he missed the first game. And all the reporters were just taking the opportunity to use Taylor Swift puns everywhere. So, according to E! News, one of the most notable ones was NFL Game Day Morning commentator Rich Eisen. He dropped multiple puns like throughout his like talking about Travis Kelce returning to the field. And he says, Travis Kelce previously left a blank space in his team's lineup while out with his knee injury earlier this month. But I think he returns today and proves to be the anti-hero.
I cannot.
So he literally went on like the whole 30 minutes of the episode just like dropping all these puns about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And he put a mashup of them on his Instagram story. Okay, here's where it gets a little tea. He mashes them all up, whatever, posts them on his Instagram story. And Travis Kelce comments on it. And he says, well played, Rich. Well played, with clapping and laughing emojis.
Love him.
Yep. And neither like Taylor Swift or Travis Kelce haven't outright come out and say that they've been hanging out, whatever.
Yeah.
But sources Taylor's team, Tree, have confirmed that the two have been, quietly hanging out.
Especially if he said, well played, like, if it's not happening, you'd ignore it. Right.
Yep. And just some notable facts that I wanted to share about Travis Kelce. Like, this first one is, it really hits home for us Swifties. He was born on October 5th in 1989.
Stop.
Oh my God. Meant to be.
I can hear the bells. So he's the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Like we mentioned, he's about 6'5". Great
Oh my
height,
God.
great height for Taylor.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not a short king. And he had his own dating show called Catching Kelce on E because he's just a ham. The guy's a ham. What can I say?
I did not know that.
Yep. So it was like around 2016, I think, that he had the dating show and somebody won. It was kind of like a Bachelor-esque dating show.
Okay.
Somebody won, and then a few months later, they had already reportedly broken up. And then his relationship after that was pretty soon and lasted until like 2021, I think.
Yeah. I think that's around the time that he was really big on TikTok because they were like relationship goals.
Well, the girl that he was like in the long relationship with, whatever, I think she's a social media influencer or something like that. Like that was her job, So, but yeah, what do you guys, you have any thoughts to share? Like, are you a little interested now in Travis Kelce, Tosh?
Yes, I'm going to look him up.
Will you be watching the Kansas City Chiefs football this weekend?
No, I will not.
She said that until she really gets a good look at him.
I need to see.
He's so cute. I'm just like, I might just drop a pic right now of him.
He's got a great personality.
I mean, I saw them, but I didn't think he was that cute when I saw him.
I feel like once you start getting to know him and like his personality, he's a really smiley guy. Like he's just somebody that you're around and you have like nothing but smiles to share. He's so cute.
You would know.
Yeah. They hang out a lot.
Nothing but smiles to share.
Oh my God. Wait, it's because like if you watch the clips of his podcast and everything, he's literally always like the biggest smile. But
I'm stealing that for an Instagram caption.
It's giving a Hallmark card.
Look at this picture of him. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. He is so handsome.
Please do. Let's see.
Yeah, I was looking at that one.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he don't be looking like that in the other ones I'm seeing.
That's because he shaved his head.
You're also looking at Photoshop pictures, Tosh.
I know. Stop.
No, you literally are. Like a Photoshop picture of him getting off a plane. Who gets off a plane looking good? Travis Kelce does. Look at those eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's cute. He was cuter before he was bald.
I do like his hair. His hair longer was cute, but this is like a cute length for him too, I think.
I like the mustache version.
That's that's like his new style, the mustache. I think that's what he's trying out like literally this week.
Oh no.
Like that one? Oh yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tasha.
Man.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Me when I saw the pic of them together off the plane.
Oh man. So I'm sure there will be more to come on that. And like the fact that Tree hasn't shut this whole thing down, maybe they're just getting to know each other. Maybe they end up just friends. But I think Travis Kelce he has a good spot in the Swiftie world. I stand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Punny. But I think that's it for this week. Do you guys have- So before we go, please remember to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter and give this podcast a rating. If you can, give us a 5-star rating, but whatever your heart desires. Instagram at T Swift Sisters Pod, TikTok at T Swift Sisters Pod, and Twitter at T Swift Sisters. So thanks for savoring this week's Swift Scoop. We hope you had your fill of all things Taylor Swift, and we'll see you next week right here on the T Swift Sisters podcast. Bye.
Oh, yeah.